Mason Boothby, Maddox Nelson lead the way for Underwood tonight to win over AHSTW. Gentlemen, good team you guys beat tonight, and you start district play with a win. Overall, what are the thoughts on tonight? Mason, we'll start with you.
I thought we could have played better. We came out hoping to beat them by a little bit more than that, but we have some things to work on for next time and for the future of our team.
Kind of along those lines. Feel like you could have played better, but still to get a win. There's got to be something to be said about that, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah, going 1-0 right away in district is what we wanted, but we need to fix some things if we're going to keep that up.
Maddox, what are your thoughts on tonight?
Well, I'm going to start off saying I did not do a good enough job tonight, and, that's on me. I got to step it up next week. As a team, definitely we got to go back to practice, work on some things, and, come back better next week. Happy with the win. We, as a team, stayed tough till the end and, got away with this one, so.
You say that, but I think it was just under 200 yards for you on the ground tonight. Talk about what the ground game was able to do when it found success.
No, I think it really helped us off our offense get the ball moving. The 2 fumbles, me turning the ball over, that can't happen ever again. And I got to do better with that. But when we were driving down the field and running the ball, I think that really got our offense going, and we started passing the ball also, and scoring points.
You mentioned your first touch of the game, you put it on the ground, and then after that, first, second quarter, you were really, really good. How much of a regrouping moment was that for you when that happened?
It was pretty big. I knew I needed to, get my crap together and fix it and have it not happen again. And then later in the game, it happened again. So I really need to get back to practice and practice holding on to the football.
Somebody would probably look at your size and stature and maybe not think it matches the running style that you have. But man, you hit a lot of yards after contact tonight. Speak to your running style.
I pride myself in not getting tackled by the first guy that comes at me, and it usually pays off when I can break a couple tackles and get a little extra yards after contact.
Mason, another balanced night offensively for you guys as a receiver. Of course, you were a big part of that. What'd you like from the offense tonight?
It makes it really easy when Maddox can get the offense going. It brings the linebackers down, and it opens up the deep ball for us, and, that's what we like to throw. I thought overall we played okay. Definitely things to work on all around, receivers, running back, quarterback, everything, line. But we're going to get back in practice and get ready.
Big night for you defensively with 2 picks. What'd you like from the defensive side of the ball?
My job was Sternberg tonight. Not letting him do anything out as a receiver, but I was just seeing the ball well from the quarterback and the line and linebackers rushing in there and making him throw a quick ball to me. It's easy.
Big pick 6. They're driving, chance to maybe make this a 2 or 3 point game, and then you kind of had the dagger. Take us through that play.
I was kind of playing off a little bit on him, worried about the deep ball because he had burnt me once before, but Coach told me, just as good an athlete. He's such a good athlete, but play close with him. And they threw the out, and I had it. But, it's all the other guys pressuring the quarterback in order for that to happen.
You guys, it sounds like, feel like there's some things you could have done better, but still, you get a win. You start district play 1-0. How do you try to build off of the things you did well and maybe the things you didn't do well tonight?
Get back in film on Monday and see the things that went wrong and fix those up during the week at practice. And come back ready to go.
Awesome. Here with Underwood head coach Nate McKelson after his team's win over AHSTW. Coach, a good AHSTW team, and you guys had some troubles early on, but able to get up and hold on. Just overall, what are the thoughts on tonight?
Happy with obviously the outcome of the game. 1-0 in district play is where we wanted to be at the end of the night, and so we accomplished that. It's a slow start. Didn't get really anything going offensively until our second or third possession. Gave them a touchdown. We're just kind of playing on our heels, I felt like, early. Got the running game established, and I feel like that changed the course of our offense, and really proud of the way we ran the football all night. The thing that sticks with me is 2 empty trips inside the 10-yard line in the second half. That's eventually going to come back and bite us, and we've got to get that cleared up, and we will get that cleared up. But overall effort, kids played hard the entire 4 quarters, and again, just happy with the win at the end of the day.
I know when I talked to you earlier this week, you wanted to find some balance, and I don't remember the final numbers, but they were pretty close in terms of total yardage. Speak to the balance tonight.
I just think that's key. I think, if you can be multidimensional, I really think that puts the defense in some conflict. We pride ourselves on being able to do both. Like I said, I really think the run set up the rest of our offense tonight. We were struggling there for, like I said, the first drive or two, and then got the running game established, and then I think that opened things up on the perimeter a little bit. So, we'll continue to strive to do that. Again, I think I talked to you earlier this week about we're going to take what the defense gives us at the end of the day. But if we're clicking on all cylinders, I think in some cases we can dictate, what we want to call and what we want to do.
Every coach in the history of the world has said it comes down to turnovers and penalties. And like you look at tonight, I think they actually had more total yards, but it seemed like you guys just made a few less mistakes. How big was that?
Yeah, at the end of the day, defensively, it was told the guys after the game, it was bend, don't break. I felt like we bent a little bit too much, to be honest with you. Got to get some things shored up on the perimeter of our defense. They really hurt us, I think, from the hashes to the sideline tonight. We didn't play great in space. It was a tightly officiated game. There was a lot of extracurricular stuff that kind of went both ways. So when those things happen, I think you got to rally your team and express to them the importance of doing things right. And for the most part, we did that.
I think Luke Sternberg had like 30 yards on 10 carries at halftime, and he finished with less than 100. What did you guys do defensively that kind of kept him bottled up tonight?
Well, we knew going into the game that their offense to this point was kind of predicated on running the football. We kind of, obviously, not just this week, but every week we kind of want to stop the run. That's the MO of our defense. We did that well at times, and at times, obviously, we were unsound. I think their quarterback does a nice job. He's really shifty, and he throws the ball pretty well. He finds open receivers. They can be a tough offense to stop. That we definitely had our moments where we struggled. So, just overall, got to get back to practice or back to film on Monday, and like I said, sure some things up. We got to be better moving forward. We expect to be better moving forward, and I think the leaders of this team will get us better moving forward.
Yeah, along those lines, before I let you go, how do you try to build off the good and the bad from tonight?
Well, I think we got to take the good and continue to build on that. We got to limit the bad, figure out, what's causing the bad plays. Are we misaligned? Are we just missing tackles? Are we not playing assignment football? Our kids have played, a lot of our kids have played enough football that can be self-corrected. I think it just repetition. Practice. The habits that we have in practice should carry over to the game on Friday nights, and we just got to make sure that that's instilled in our guys.